My name is Dan Krutz. I'm the Executive Director of the Louisiana Interchurch Conference. My offices are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and of course we throughout our work in the Council of Churches in Louisiana have been focusing on the area of immigration, and some of our partners in the conference have been more active than others, but certainly our friends in the Catholic Church have had a lot of resources brought to bear on this issue, and I've been trying to collaborate with the different Christian communions to work on it. You know, when I think about, why do I care about immigration reform? I can remember as a child being, 9 or 10 years old and growing up in the rural area of Arkansas, and in the fall we would bring in migrant workers to help us with harvesting our cotton crops. And I think one of the most sort of memorable and fun moments in my life was taking off without my parents knowing, going down to where the immigrant workers worked and lived, and them inviting me into dinner. And it was the first time I'd had frijoles and a tortilla. And it was, I guess, the first time too I realized that, gosh, people speak other languages than what I speak, and it was kind of neat for them to try to teach me words as well. And so I don't think I've ever forgotten Ramon and what he has meant to me over the years. And I did take Spanish, although I'm not sure, certainly not fluent. But then I realized, well, why do they have to leave? And it began to kind of dawn on me that well, we can't all sort of stay here. But the question today is what are we going to do about the problem of immigration? And certainly immigration reform is needed. It certainly needs to be a lot more just and a lot more grace-filled and merciful than I see going on in our country right now. And so I'm going to work toward trying to make our immigration system a more just system, and from a Christian perspective, I think one that's more graceful and has more mercy in it. In terms of what I'm going to do around the New Year's resolution, certainly I'm going to contact my congresspeople and senators, on a weekly basis, and I hope I can hold myself to that. It's kind of a hard commitment, and sometimes those offices don't always respond, quickly or in a way that you feel like you've been heard. But that's going to be the first thing that I do, and I certainly am going to move forward with our Conference of Churches in Louisiana to see if we can make a more explicit commitment ourselves toward working toward reform. Thank you for hearing what I have to say.